Here we go, welcome back. It's the end of the month. I actually don't have a lot of stuff in here, so let's get through this quick. I'm pre-filming this because I'm going on vacation, and same thing with my sweets and sours, so I'll be wearing the same thing in both things. Let's get started. Of course. These are my favorite makeup remover wipes from Neutrogena. I love them so much. Oh, what is this from? I don't know. I ripped off the top, but I used these. I didn't like them. They're gold foil, but they were so slimy. Like when I opened this up, the serum was like dripping out of it. It's probably all in this bucket. Like, I just don't like them. I just don't. I really like those Skin Iceland ones that like really stuck on my face, but these, not so much. Finished off one of these. There was hair on it. The Clinique Acne Solutions Cleansing Foam. I use this as well as my son uses this too. I just don't want him to have to deal with the acne problems I did. So we're starting him on this stuff already. But I love it. I used it at least once a day. Now that my skin has gotten kind of under control, usually when I'm in the shower, I'll use something else like a scrub or something else, but I usually will use this at least once a day. Yep. Finish this off over my last vacation. This is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, and it's good. I'm not going to buy a full size, but if I get another little one, I'll use it. This one's a total fail. This is the Ouai Hair Care Dry Shampoo Foam. This works for my hair really well for about an hour and a half. And then my hair looks worse than before I even put it in. It smells good. It has that Ouai perfumey scent that's almost like a cologne. Like it's a distinctive scent. It comes out like a foam. It is a foam. Come on. Maybe. Did I break it? It won't come out now. Okay, I'm not going to show it to you. Anyway, it just does not work well long-term for me. It doesn't give me that grit that I like for my second day hair, so I can make it look a little bit messy and undone. It just doesn't work for me, so I'm done. I'm done with it. And now the thing is broken, so I can't use it anymore anyway. This is a Sephora Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying. I like this. It's a really good basic clay mask. There's nothing crazy special about it. It doesn't make me break out, but it's not anything I'm going to buy a full size of. Oh, and I had another one too, right there. Same thing with this, the Triple Sec 3-in-1 from Dry Bar. Texturizes, amplifies, and refreshes. It's a little low on that refreshes. It does texturize a bit, but it does not clean as well as I want a dry shampoo to clean, so I don't look like a huge grease ball. So there's a little bit left in there, but it's not my favorite. I'm not going to use it anymore. I found a couple really good dry shampoos that, yep, they're my favorites right now. But this is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. I have such a hard time saying that. I love this scrub. This is my favorite since the Hawaiian Kukui. It's my favorite. And I found a body wash in this same scent. It's just a light floral, but there's something under there that's a little bit sweet. And it's just nice and light, and I don't feel like when I put perfume on after that it's not competing with that. But if they had a perfume in this scent, I would buy it. I know their scrubs are really nice too. And this, of course, this is my favorite hair mask right now, the Garnier Fructis. This is a smoothing treat. They have a damaged one. They have all bunches, but I like this one, and I like the coconut one the best. It just smells so good, and I like them. They're like $7.50 at Target. Soft Soap Earth Blends Moisturizing Body Wash. We got this in a box. I think maybe it was a Target or Walmart or something. I can't remember. It was okay. I really like the scent. The texture wasn't my favorite. So I'll use up what I have, especially going on vacation or being out of town. But I probably won't buy a full size of that. I did this last night. The Lime Crime Unicorn Hair in the color Aesthetic, which is, I colored it, and what I found, little tips and tricks, when I use one of these to color my hair, which is like the underside, it's like this layer is all colored, this layer is half, and yeah, and then I leave the top dark. I have about this much left every time I use these containers, which is 6.76 fluid ounces or 200 milliliters. So I had that much left. Well, I went online, I was watching something about coloring or refreshing your like this kind of colored hair. And somebody said, well, why don't you just mix in or dilute it with conditioner and then it refreshes it. And I was like, that's an amazing idea. So what I did is I had the little bit left in the bottom. I actually put a big blob up to about here of that conditioner, the deep conditioner that I just showed you. And then I just shook it up. Shook. And then last night I just put it on my hair and then I tied it up and put a cap on, so it just sat for like 2 or 3 hours while I was packing and getting laundry done and everything like that. And it really helped refresh the color because I don't want to recolor it. I mean, it's a little patchy. Like you can see where my hair's not as dyed, like when I bleached it. But to refresh it just so it doesn't look terrible, and it gave it a little bit of extra love and conditioning. But it was a good idea. So if you have different colored hair, you probably already know, so you're like, duh. But that's what I did. So I used the rest of this up, but it wasn't a container. I didn't fully color it. I just refreshed my color with that. That one's really long. I'm sorry. And then I love this, and I'm done with it. And I have a little teeny tiny one, and I will buy a full size of this. This is the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. I love this primer. Does it make me a little oily at the end of the day? Yeah, but so does most everything else. So I'm okay with that. It smells so nice. And it has like this sheen, but it's not like a sweaty sheen. It's like a glowy. And it works really well with like my other fab products or under regular foundation. I just really, really like using this. So it is one of my favorite things, and I will repurchase when I go through my little one. Let me see, what size is this? What is this? 0.75 ounces, and the one I'm going through right now is 0.34. So when I'm done with my little one, I'll go buy a big one. So that's all I have. I told you I didn't have a ton this month, probably because I've been on vacation a lot. And then next month, I will go through a ton of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This will go up at the end of the month, even though I'm not filming it at the end of the month. Almost. It'll probably go up in the next couple days. And then I have my sweets and sours that I'm going to film right after this. And I'll put that up too. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.